Real life is a terrible RPG. The progression system is totally broken. You can grind for 40 years at a desk job and your wealth skill stays exactly at level 15. The boss fights are just passive aggressive emails from your manager. And the main quest, nobody even knows what it is. So we escape. We launch Skyrim. Because Skyrim promises something that the real world refuses to give us. A fair universe. You swing a sword and you get better at swinging a sword. It makes sense, right? Do you remember the first hours in this game? You had nothing. You were basically wearing a dirty potato sack. A random wolf on the road to Riverwood was a life-threatening crisis. You found 3 gold coins inside the dead skeleton, and you felt like you just won the lottery. The world was terrifying. You were weak. You were poor. But you were alive. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, a man who probably would have played as a stealth archer, said that human life oscillates like a pendulum. We swing back and forth between two things, pain and boredom. When you start a new game, you are in the pain phase. You lack everything. You desire better armor, you desire a house, you desire the power to not run away from a bear like a coward. But this pain, this lack of things, gives you a purpose. Every iron dagger you forge matters. Every cabbage you steal is a tactical survival decision. You have a goal. You are climbing the mountain, and the climb is glorious. But here is the fundamental problem with mountains. Eventually, you reach the top. Welcome to the top. Welcome to level 80. You are the Dragonborn. You are the Archmage of Winterwold. Even though you only ever cast 2 basic spells, you are the listener of the Dark Brotherhood. You are the leader of the Companions. You have saved the world, well, twice, and you are totally bored. The pendulum of Schopenhauer has swung to the other side. You escape the pain of having nothing, only to fall into the tragedy of having everything. It is the billionaire's curse. When you can buy anything, nothing has value. Remember when you almost died for an iron sword? Now you have chests full of glowing, magical artifacts. You have 500,000 gold coins in your pockets. You have enough wealth to buy the entire province of Skyrim, fire the Eye King, and turn Whiterun into a parking lot. But you can't. The game doesn't let you. Because of this, the world stops feeling real. Combat is no longer a survival mechanic. It is an annoying problem. A legendary dragon attacks you, the sky turns red, the music becomes epic, and you just scythe in front of your monitor. The beast breathes ancient fire that could melt a castle. Your health bar drops by 2 millimeters. So, what do you do when you have conquered the universe? You try to pretend you are normal again. You build a house in the woods. You adopt a virtual child. You spend 3 hours organizing your chest. One for weapons, one for armor, one for cheese. You create a fake, quiet life to escape the boredom of being a god. But deep down, you know the truth. The game is over. In Skyrim, just like in real life, the destination is a trap. We are obsessed with reaching the end, getting the promotion, buying the house, retiring, hitting level 80. We think that at the top of the mountain, we will finally be happy, but the top of the mountain is just cold and lonely. We don't play video games to win. We play them because we need a problem to solve. Because without a problem to solve, we are forced to look at reality. We are forced to realize that we are just sitting alone in a dark room, listening to the hum of our computers, waiting for time to pass. The struggle was the only thing keeping us awake. So if you are still level 10, if you are broke and scared and running for your life from a giant mud crab, enjoy it. Cherish the pain, cherish the climb. Because one day you will be a god, and you will desperately missing being a peasant.
Dragon. There has been talk amongst the gods.